We're back with London and South East Classic Club now, and this is the club's last old bird race from Bordeaux. The weather in France coming down here has been absolutely desperate, but it's beginning to break up now, and hopefully we get a liberation tomorrow morning. Most members fly about 450 miles from this race point, which I think is one of the best in France, with plenty of space to let the pigeons go. Well, we've made it, Gaz.
Yeah, just about out.
It's not a bad sight, mate, is it?
Very good, yeah. You've got everything here, haven't you?
I'll tell you what, mate, it's been very eventful since we got here, innit?
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, must admit.
Just had your ladders nicked.
Ladder's neck, yeah.
What happened there then?
Putting the water on.
Yeah.
Filling the water tanks and left the ladders on the floor, and I looked across and they'd gone. Luckily, a French driver saw who pinched them and showed me where they were, and I got them back out the back of this trailer.
Christ, yeah. Well, the weather's been terrible, and we had to hold the pigeons over for one day. We had an awful time. My mate had his ladders nicked, and a band of Spanish gypsies have moved in on the site, so we've had to leave. The agents brought us up onto an industrial estate, which is about 200 yards away from the proper site, and we're liberating our birds in this car park by two factories. The only good thing is the weather looks fantastic this morning, with bright sunshine and blue skies. With the early morning mist off the nearby river, I didn't think we'd get a 6 o'clock lib, but we did, and the birds were up in fantastic sunshine and the clearance was instant. This is 1 week after the race, and we've come to Windsor in Berkshire to visit the winning loft of Ray and Kathy Osgood. Good morning, Ray.
Morning, Keith.
Congratulations on winning the Classic last week, wonderful performance. What time did you clock in?
They clocked the bird at 10 to 6 in the evening light.
Yeah, I believe there's about 100 day pigeons.
Yeah, and you know, it was a special day all round, and the other good thing about it was I clocked her son, albeit 3 hours later. Yeah. But that was a special kick as well.
Yeah, so her son's in there as well.
Yeah, son's in there as well. Yeah.
How long have you been in the sport?
I come out of the army and started racing in 1975.
Yeah.
In my local club in Windsor.
What was your circumstances of starting up?
I had a loft when I came out of the army, I had lived in the flat, so I had a loft at my dad's house, which is opposite to where I live now, and from there, and then raced there a couple of years, and then come across here, 47, and been here ever since.
Yeah, brilliant, mate. What's one or two of your best performances?
Well, we've seemed to have excelled at the distances. We've won Thurso 3 times on the North Road, being first fed on one occasion, and also we won the Young Bird Combine with the North Road Championship. That was from Durham. Yeah. That was another special kick. So you know, we seem to have done quite well, especially at the distance.
Yeah, do you like distance racing best?
I do, yeah, but I like to be competitive in everything we race in, but I do get a special kick out of getting a bird from a distance. It's so much better, so much more of an achievement, I think, than a 100-mile dash down the road.
Well, Ray, this is your champion. Tell me all about her.
Well, she actually was bred by Gordon and Kevin Curtis, and actually purchased at the breeder buyer sale of the Berkshire and District Fed in '97. Yeah. And it was the best 30 quid I ever spent in my life. Yeah. You know, so.
What family is she?
Sorry, she's a Bushart.
Yeah.
And the original lines go back to Keith Gort from Telford, who is an ace flyer in his own right.
Yeah. It's not the first time she's scored in the Classic, is it?
No. Last year she was second open, first section, only bird on the day in the section.
From Bordeaux.
From Bordeaux, same race point, Bordeaux.
Fantastic, mate. How was she sent to Bordeaux?
She was sent this time with two-day-old babies.
Yeah, so she likes a young bird.
Well, the year before she was sent chipping eggs, but this time she had two-day-old squeakers to come back to.
Has she got a name?
Her name's Apache KO.
Yeah.
It sounds a strange name, but the Apache comes from a boys' football team that I ran for 15 years, and I've now called my lofts Apache Lofts.
Yeah.
And she is Apache KO.
Yeah.
KO being the initials of my wife, Kathy, and also a knockout. And the pigeon is a real knockout.
True champion, mate. I must say, she's wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah. You know.
Apache KO, first open, London and South East Classic, Bordeaux 2000. What system you race your old birds on in Ray?
Well, I've got two lofts. One is a roundabout loft, and another is a natural loft.
Yeah, so you race on what, roundabout?
Roundabout for what I call the classic pigeons, my classic pigeons, which are aimed solely for the classic racing, London and South East.
Yeah, so when do you pair them up?
February. A lot of people pair up in March, but for the later races, but February suits me.
Yeah.
And it's worked out quite well.
How about training?
Training normally twice a week, about 30 miles. Failing that, I'll just send them to the club races and they get themselves fit.
Yeah. Do you repair for the longer races?
Yes, I do. For Bordeaux, which was the main objective this year, I paired them up 3 weeks prior to going to Bordeaux.
Yeah, and what's your favourite condition for sending them?
Well, this year I sent KO with 2-day-old squeakers, but the year before I sent her on chipping eggs. But she's such a good pigeon, I think she'd come in any condition.
Yeah, brilliant pigeon, mate. How about feeding? Do you break down?
Yes, break down early in the week and then top up. I suppose it's like a typical Widowwood type system.
Yeah.
But I do actually feed a lot of maize for the longer races.
Yeah. So you beef it up a little bit.
Beef it up a bit, yeah.
Ray has a very smart setup. He has a 12-foot roundabout loft and a 24-foot loft which has 4 sections for young birds, stock birds and old bird racers, and all trapping is for open doors. Well, Ray, again I'd like to congratulate you again, mate, on a fantastic race. I think you've got a true champion here in that end. Wonderful pigeon.
I mean, the pigeon's performances speak for itself, and Kathy and I are just, well, over the moon to have a pigeon of that quality in our lofts. Yeah. And that day was extra special to us, and it'll always be there.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
The Osgoods of Windsor, first open, London and South East Classic, Bordeaux 2000.